more omega-3 than salmon per leaf. Why is the world's most nutritious plant classified as a weed? Imagine this. Right now, a plant with vibrant red stems is likely pushing its way through the cracks in your driveway, a common sight dismissed as a mere weed. Yet, this unassuming plant, known scientifically as Portulaca oleracea or purslane, harbors a nutritional secret that puts even the esteemed salmon to shame. It's not just per pound, but per leaf that purslane delivers an astonishing quantity of omega-3 fatty acids. This resilient organism has been a dietary staple for humans for over 4,000 years, witnessing the rise and fall of empires, and its remarkable properties extend far beyond its nutritional profile. In a groundbreaking discovery in 2022, scientists at Yale University unveiled a capability within purslane that defied conventional botanical understanding, a phenomenon they aptly described as a biological impossibility. It's a plant so potent, so self-sufficient, that the multi-billion-dollar herbicide industry actively works to keep its name and its potential hidden from public knowledge. The ancient echoes of purslane's importance are profound. As early as 1050 BC, evidence suggests its cultivation, with seeds discovered in northern Greece, meticulously stored in a clay vessel. When archaeologists unearthed this vessel millennia later, they found thousands of minuscule black seeds, each no larger than a millimeter, a testament to the plant's enduring lineage. These same seeds, representing the very plant growing outside today, represent an unbroken chain of human reliance. By the 7th century BC, purslane's significance was recognized in one of ancient Greece's most sacred sites, the Samothracian sanctuary, indicating its revered status. Further, evidence of its integration into agricultural practices comes from the 4th century BC, when the renowned botanist Theophrastus detailed cultivation instructions, advising farmers to sow it in April alongside their essential food crops. This was no wild intruder, it was a deliberate and valued food source. The Roman Empire, recognizing its immense value, cultivated purslane across its vast territories spanning 3 continents. During the Middle Ages, Europeans consumed it with regularity, integrating it into nearly every meal. Its economic importance is further underscored by its inclusion in a 1288 compilation of Milan's food consumption. Purslane wasn't a mere curiosity on this list. It was a foundational staple, a testament to its widespread adoption and reliance. This is the story of purslane, Portulaca oleracea, a plant that not only provided sustenance for millennia, but also presented a solution to a biological enigma that scientists had only recently begun to comprehend. A plant that we, in modern times, have been systematically taught to eradicate. The journey of purslane across oceans is as fascinating as its ancient roots. Sometime after 1492, this resilient plant made its way to the Americas. Intriguingly, when European settlers documented its presence in Massachusetts in 1672, archaeological discoveries revealed that purslane had already been established on the continent for an astonishing 2,500 years. Further evidence of its ancient presence comes from seeds found in Ontario dating back to 1350 AD and in Kentucky from as early as 800 BC. These findings suggest that Native American populations were already cultivating purslane, integrating it into their agricultural systems alongside staple crops like sunflowers, squash, and chenopod's, a practice that formed the Eastern Agricultural Complex. The fact that 2 distinct populations, separated by a vast ocean, independently recognized and cultivated this plant speaks volumes about its inherent value and adaptability. What vital knowledge did these ancient peoples possess that we seem to have lost? The modern quest to understand human health and longevity led to pivotal research that would indirectly illuminate purslane's profound impact. In 1960, physiologist Ansel Keys initiated the groundbreaking 7 countries study, an ambitious endeavor aimed at unraveling the mysteries behind why certain populations enjoyed exceptional cardiovascular health with virtually no heart disease, while others succumbed to it at epidemic rates. Over a 50-year period, Keyes meticulously tracked the health and dietary habits of 12,763 men across 7 diverse countries. The findings of this extensive study challenged deeply ingrained nutritional assumptions of the time. For instance, the inhabitants of Crete, who consumed diets remarkably high in fat, with over 35% of their calories derived from fat, defied all prevailing nutritional theories. Based on the scientific understanding of that era, they should have been experiencing alarming rates of heart attacks. Instead, they exhibited the lowest cardiovascular mortality rates ever recorded by Keyes, surpassing even those in Japan and Finland. For 2 decades, the scientific community attributed this remarkable health to the monounsaturated fats found in olive oil and the perceived Mediterranean magic of their diet. However, in the 1980s, a new team of researchers revisited the frozen blood samples collected during the original study, seeking to uncover a deeper truth. Their focus shifted from cholesterol to omega-3 fatty acids. They discovered that the Cretans possessed 3 times the levels of omega-3s compared to their Dutch counterparts. Crucially, this elevated omega-3 intake was not due to consuming significantly more fish. The revelation was that purslane was a daily component of their diet, incorporated into salads, stews, sautéed with olive oil, and even fed to their livestock. The animals consumed purslane, and in turn the people consumed the animals, creating an entire island food system reliant on a plant that grew abundantly and wild in virtually every field. The nutritional analysis of purslane, particularly its omega-3 content, continued to reveal astounding facts. In 1992, Dr. Artemis Simopoulos meticulously examined purslane, and the resulting data seemed almost unbelievable. Her findings indicated that fresh purslane leaves contained an astounding 300 to 400 milligrams of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, per 100 grams. This figure was 5 to 7 times higher than that found in spinach and an astonishing 15 times more than in iceberg lettuce, making purslane the richest vegetable source of omega-3 fatty acids ever documented. But the intrigue deepened. Land plants typically do not produce EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, a crucial marine omega-3 commonly found in fish and algae, not in garden flora. Yet purslane demonstrated the ability to produce traces of EPA. When Dr. Simopoulos published these findings, the scientific community was initially skeptical, questioning if the samples had been contaminated. However, rigorous retesting confirmed the plant's unique capability. Beyond its omega-3 prowess, purslane boasts an impressive array of other vital nutrients. It contains 7 times more vitamin E than spinach, 6 times more beta-carotene than carrots, and significant concentrations of melatonin, glutathione, potassium, magnesium, and calcium, solidifying its status as one of the most nutrient-dense plants ever analyzed. The implications of this nutritional powerhouse were further explored in the Lion Diet Heart Study. This study investigated whether a Cretan-style diet, rich in purslane and other omega-3 sources, could prevent mortality in individuals recovering from heart attacks. The results were dramatic. Out of 605 patients, those who followed a Mediterranean diet incorporating purslane, walnuts, and omega-3 fatty acids experienced a staggering 70% reduction in overall mortality over a 5-year period. Not just a reduction in heart attacks, but a significant decrease in deaths from all causes. The study was ultimately halted prematurely because continuing to subject the control group to the standard, less effective diet was deemed unethical. Given these remarkable health benefits and extraordinary nutritional profile, the question arises, why is purslane not a common sight in grocery stores, and why is it so widely regarded as a weed? The answer to purslane's widespread dismissal as a weed takes us to the cutting edge of botanical science and a remarkable discovery made in 2022 by Dr. Erica Edwards and her team at Yale University. Their research, published in the prestigious journal Science Advances, fundamentally altered our understanding of photosynthesis. They were drawn to purslane because of its seemingly impossible ability to thrive in extreme drought conditions while exhibiting growth rates that rivaled almost any other plant. The prevailing scientific understanding categorized plants into different photosynthetic pathways. C3 photosynthesis, which functions well with ample water. C4 photosynthesis, evolved by plants like corn and sugarcane to tolerate high temperatures while still requiring significant water. And CAM photosynthesis, utilized by desert plants such as cacti, where pores open at night to capture carbon dioxide and are sealed during the day to conserve water, a process that typically results in very slow growth. Scientists had observed that purslane appeared to possess characteristics of both C4 and CAM photosynthesis, but they assumed these pathways operated in separate parts of the plant or under different conditions. However, the Yale team's detailed mapping of gene expression across purslane cells revealed an astonishing truth. Both C4 and CAM pathways were active within the same cells, operating simultaneously. They discovered that purslane utilized the C4 pathway during the day for rapid growth and the CAM pathway at night for drought survival. Furthermore, the products of the CAM reactions directly fueled the C4 pathway, creating a symbiotic relationship within the cell. Dr. Edwards described this as an exceedingly rare combination of traits, resulting in a superplant. No other known species on Earth exhibits this ability to recruit the same enzymes for different functions at different times within the same cellular space. The analogy used was akin to discovering a car engine that could run on both gasoline and electricity simultaneously within the same combustion chamber, without switching between modes. Purslane's resilience is further exemplified by its minimal water requirements, needing only 1/5 of the water that corn needs to complete its life cycle. It can thrive in soil so salty that most crops would perish within days. Each plant produces an astonishing 200,000 seeds, with individual seeds capable of remaining viable in the soil for up to 40 years. Moreover, any stem fragment that touches the ground can root and grow into a new plant. Heat and drought are virtually ineffective against it. One university study on solarization, a method of soil sterilization using intense heat, concluded that if purslane died under such conditions, everything that could go right did go right, implying its almost indestructible nature. This remarkable plant, a marvel of biological engineering, is precisely the target of the herbicide industry's war. The global herbicide market, valued at an astounding $40 billion in 2024, is dominated by major corporations like Bayer, Syngenta, and Corteva, all of whom produce products specifically formulated to eliminate purslane from lawns, gardens, and agricultural fields. Chemicals such as metribuzin, isoxaflutoli, indaziflam, and 2,4-D, the same chemical weapon developed during World War II and marketed to American homeowners in 1947, are used in these eradication efforts. Homeowners associations often enforce its removal, and agricultural extension offices publish detailed guides on how to eliminate it. The entire infrastructure of modern horticulture treats purslane not as a beneficial organism, but as an invasive enemy, not because it harms ecosystems, but because it cannot be controlled by conventional means. The inability to control purslane has profound economic implications that explain its ostracization by powerful industries. Purslane cannot be patented, its genetic makeup cannot be easily modified to make its seeds sterile, nor can hybrid varieties be developed that would require farmers to purchase new seeds annually. It has freely reproduced for 4,000 years and will continue to do so, irrespective of any efforts to suppress it. In stark contrast, every other readily available source of omega-3 fatty acids represents a controlled market. Wild fish populations are rapidly declining, necessitating significant infrastructure for farmed salmon, which carries its own environmental concerns. Flaxseed oil, another common omega-3 source, is prone to rancidity, and fish oil supplements are often expensive, with a typical bottle costing around $20. Purslane, on the other hand, grows freely in virtually every climate zone inhabited by humans, demanding little more than sunlight and occasional rainfall. It produces more omega-3 fatty acids per acre than any other cultivated crop. Yet, despite its immense potential to revolutionize global food production and nutrition, this extraordinary plant is classified as the world's most common weed. Despite its modern perception, half the world has never forgotten purslane's value. In India, it is still widely consumed and known as kulfa. In Greece, it is referred to as glistra, and in Mexico, it is prepared as verdolagas, often sautéed with garlic and chile. China has a long history of continuous cultivation, where it is known as machisan. Across Turkey, Iran, and the Middle East, purslane is a frequent ingredient in mezes and summer salads. These regions represent a significant portion of the global population that continues to embrace purslane as a food source. The contrast is stark. While one half of the world continues to benefit from its bounty, the other half has been systematically taught to view it as something to be poisoned. As climate models increasingly predict crop failures in semi-arid regions, areas where rainfall is already scarce and projected to worsen, purslane emerges as a beacon of hope. These are precisely the conditions under which purslane thrives. While staple crops like corn and wheat require 20 to 30 inches of annual rainfall, purslane can complete its entire life cycle on just 6 inches. Furthermore, while soybeans experience a shutdown of photosynthesis above 95 degrees, purslane accelerates its growth in such conditions. The solution to our growing food security and nutritional challenges may very well be right in front of us, growing freely. Learning to identify purslane is the first crucial step. It is characterized by its thick, often red stems and succulent, paddle-shaped leaves that lie flat along the ground. The stems are smooth, never hairy, and when broken, reveal a juicy, almost translucent interior. Its flowers are small and typically yellow, often nestled among the leaves. The call to action is simple yet profound. Stop poisoning it. If purslane is growing in your garden, allow it to flourish. If it's emerging between your patio stones, harvest it for consumption rather than resorting to sprays. Harvest it young, within the first 6 weeks of growth, when its leaves are most tender. Enjoy it raw in salads for a crisp, lemony, slightly salty bite. Sauté it like spinach, add it to smoothies, pickle it, stew it, or even dry it for winter storage. And importantly, save the seeds. One plant can produce hundreds of thousands of seeds, so allowing a few to go to seed in late summer will provide you with enough to replant an entire garden or share with friends and neighbors. The act of teaching someone else to recognize and utilize purslane is a powerful ripple effect. Every individual who learns to identify this plant becomes one less person who views food solely as something to be purchased from a store. They become an advocate for the understanding that the most nutritious plants on earth are often those we have been conditioned to destroy. The vested interests actively working against the widespread adoption of purslane are significant. The herbicide industry, as previously noted, has no desire for consumers to know that the richest source of omega-3 fatty acids might be growing in their own driveways. Similarly, the pharmaceutical industry, which profits from selling omega-3 supplements that attempt to mimic what purslane provides naturally and affordably, has no incentive to promote a wild plant that offers the same benefits for free. The agricultural industry, dedicated to developing genetically engineered super plants, is undoubtedly wary of the fact that such a plant, with unparalleled resilience and nutritional value, already exists. This plant, purslane, has been sustaining human populations for 4,000 years, and it is likely within reach right now in your immediate surroundings. If this exploration of nature's forgotten wisdom has resonated with you, please consider subscribing to Nature's Lost Vault and activating the notification bell. Every like and share contributes to the preservation and dissemination of this invaluable knowledge. The next chapter in uncovering nature's hidden treasures will be revealed soon.